In American industry, regardless of the items we manufacture or the uniqueness of the manufacturing process, the most important common denominator in every plant is always the same: safety. Because we must think safety 100% of the time that we're on the job, we're trying to constantly look for safety hazards and work to immediately eliminate them. One of our goals is to prevent this: the industrial fire. Oftentimes, as investigators sift through the remains of a fire just like this one, they find that something as simple as properly performed manufacturing equipment cleaning and facility cleaning could have prevented a catastrophe. Too many times, investigators find a buildup of combustible dust, hydrocarbons, grease, pitch, oils, and other flammable materials that form a fire-friendly residue on industrial equipment and industrial surfaces. Industrial surfaces just like this. As you can see, most of the surfaces are covered with a layer of combustible dust, oil, and other residues, all of which could immediately ignite if they came in contact with a spark, arc, or flash. In fact, just the static electricity in the air can be enough to ignite some combustible dusts if they become airborne under the right conditions. The product we're going to use to clean this industrial surface is Momar's DustNot F430. DustNot F430 is a super foaming dust encapsulation concentrate designed specifically for removing flammable soils and combustible dusts. Here's Momar's Chief Technical Officer, West Gary, to explain some of the unique features of DustNot F430.
DustNot F430 is unique for many reasons. We started with a formulation of surfactants that produce a very low moisture, high expansion foam. This allows for maximum coverage with minimal moisture addition, and it also serves as the framework for the rest of the formulation. Within this foamy matrix, we put a cationic positive charge. This charge is the opposite charge of most negatively anionically charged soils that are on most industrial surfaces. This allows DustNot F430 to attract dust and other soils into the foamy matrix, kind of like a magnet. Without this feature, it would be impossible for a foam to penetrate through years and years of built up grit, grime, and soils and actually provide effective cleaning. We also fortified the foamy matrix with Momar's own flame freeze. The anti-static and antioxidant chemistries within flame freeze remain on the cleaned surfaces after the surface has been cleaned and provide electrostatic discharge properties, and also they scavenge for free radicals. This helps prevent the conditions that lead to explosions in combustible dust environments. The resulting product is extremely concentrated and capable of producing low moisture foam at dilution rates as high as 1 to 300. And it's this low moisture property that makes DustNot F430 so unique. Wet foams creep into seals, they creep into electrical control panels and into circuitry and short them out. DustNot F430, the foam is a dry foam. It's literally dry to the touch, and it rides along the tops of these surfaces and doesn't seep into seals and cause problems. This is especially helpful during online cleaning. The product can be used and applied in industrial applications without having to shut down the plant. It can often be used while the plant is up and running, and that makes it very unique.
DustNot F430 is also environmentally friendly. It is biodegradable, non-flammable, non-corrosive, has a neutral pH, is rated 0 or 1 in all HMIS categories, and contains no toxic chemicals, no carcinogens, no hazardous air pollutants, no VOCs, and no nonylphenol ethoxylates. DustNot F430 has been used successfully to clean carbonaceous dusts such as coal, lignite, cellulose, and petroleum coke, as well as chemical dusts, agricultural dusts, metal dusts, and plastic dusts from walls, equipment, floors, ductwork, pipes, hoods, ledges, beams, and other industrial surfaces. DustNot F430 is compatible with hard or soft water and can be applied with most air-driven foam machines. Today we're using Momar's Freedom Foamer Portable Air 15. This unit has a 15-gallon tank that we've already filled with 14 3/4 gallons of water. We'll just add a quart of DustNot F430 to create our diluted solution and give it a quick stir to mix it into the water. It is important to add the chemical last to prevent foam in the tank. The Freedom Foamer Portable Air 15 is unlike other chemical applicators because it doesn't require an electrical or water hookup, just compressed air. This makes it safer to use and perfect for food processing plants, industrial manufacturing plants, electric power generation plants, transportation, and agricultural operations. Inside the waterproof enclosure is the air pressure regulator and filter and the air-operated 5-gallon per minute double diaphragm pump, which is made of chemical-resistant polypropylene with Viton seals, so it will last many years without maintenance. The 30-foot hose allows the user to move freely about a 3,600 square foot area without moving the cart. The foam wand is fitted with a stainless steel ball valve that dispenses the rich lather of foam at a rate of 50 gallons of foam per minute at distances up to 35 feet. The user can cover over 250 square feet per minute, which is more than 2,500 square feet per 15-gallon tank. The dryness or wetness of the foam can be adjusted with the turn of the knob on top of the cart. Because safety is the main objective, it is important to understand how to safely operate the Freedom Foamer Portable Air 15. Before using, always inspect all components and retorque all loose fasteners. Always read the safety data sheet of the chemical being used. Always wear the recommended PPE for the chemical and for the environment where the application will be performed. Flush unit with fresh water when switching between chemicals. Never leave unit unattended while discharge hose is under pressure. Never point the discharge foam wand at anyone. Never foam directly into an uncovered electrical outlet or electrical panel. Stand far enough away from the surface being foamed to prevent foam from splashing on you. When operating the unit, first make sure the ball valve on the discharge hose is closed. Then add the desired amount of water to the tank. Then add the chemical and apply slight agitation to ensure proper mixing. Seal the tank and position the unit at a desired location. Connect the air supply. 60 to 80 psi is recommended for best results, though the machine will operate at pressures as low as 20 psi and as high as 100 psi. 5 to 10 SCFM is required for ideal performance. Slowly open the ball valve on the discharge hose while holding the foam wand away from you. Closing the ball valve will turn the pump off. Open the wet foam, dry foam valve in the counterclockwise direction 4 complete turns. Continue to open the wet foam, dry foam valve in quarter-turn increments, allowing a few seconds between adjustments until the proper consistency of foam is achieved. Apply the DustNot F430 to the desired areas. When cleaning a large section of wall like this one, apply the product in a 2-foot swath along the top of the wall and allow the foam to slowly walk down the wall to the floor. As the foam walks down the wall, it will encapsulate soils and dusts. Once the foam dissipates, the soil can be easily swept or vacuumed. No high-pressure hoses, no scaffolding, no scraping, brushing, or scrubbing. DustNot F430 brings the soil to you, safely, easily. After use, fill the tank with fresh water and rinse thoroughly. With discharge valve open, allow pump to run until all chemical has been pumped through the discharge hose and air has been purged. Close the air inlet valve and relieve all remaining pressure on the unit by opening the valve on the discharge hose and leave in the open position. The only maintenance required is to periodically drain the bowl on the air regulator filter by pushing up the barbed stem on the bottom of the bowl until the water runs out. The bowl can be removed by turning counterclockwise to clean the filter element. Periodically check the pickup tube foot strainer for blockage. Remove the foot strainer and flush to clean. DustNot F430 is just one of several products developed by Momar for low moisture foam cleaning of industrial surfaces. And the Freedom Foamer Portable Air 15 is just one of many air-operated foaming units available for applying Momar's industrial foam cleaning products. To learn more about these and other Momar products and programs, call your local Momar representative, call us, or visit us online at www.momar.com.